Chances are you're doing better financially than you think, even if it feels like you're not moving forward. It seems like everyone else can buy whatever they want, as if they don't worry about money, whether it's people you see on social media, your friends, or your family. What you see of their position isn't the complete picture. You're probably only seeing the positive aspects. Take a look at these signals that indicate you're doing really well financially. They can help you see it. Welcome to Cashflow Canvas, where we teach lessons about investment and money-saving techniques. If you want to improve your financial future, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. You have the freedom of choice when it comes to employment. You may have a friend or family member who can't stand their job but isn't able to try anything else since they either have no money or they spend whatever they have. Earning a new job might mean a temporary pay cut that they simply couldn't afford. If you have flexibility in your work and aren't stuck doing the same job because you can't afford to do anything else, you're doing quite well. For example, you're able to go to work for another employer, explore new opportunities, or create your own business that has the potential to generate more money and provide you more freedom. Having the flexibility to change things up if you don't like where you're at is a significant advantage. If you have the ability to change jobs or try something new, keep in mind that you're in a good position. Spending well does not make you happy. If you've realized that spending money just to buy things doesn't make you happy for more than a few minutes, you're doing quite well. The reason is that if you believe that money buys happiness and that aimlessly spending unlimited amounts of money will make you happy, you're going to be disappointed. To squander tens of thousands of cash you'll never see again. This behavior makes it nearly impossible to get ahead financially. But once you realize that spending does not make you happy, it becomes much easier to move forward. Believing mistakenly that buying things would make you happy is bad, but realizing that buying things does not translate into happiness signifies you're doing well. Better than most, more often than not, buying stuff only provides short-term satisfaction. If you realize this, consider yourself lucky. If you can afford to buy things without worrying about how much you're going to pay for them, you're richer than you think. Anything you could possibly desire, such as a home, a yacht, or a fleet of luxury vehicles, meaning you can spend money on things within reason if you truly want them. For example, if you really want to grab lunch out, you can afford that without having to worry. Or if you really want to stop and grab a coffee, you can afford that without having to worry. Can you do that if your car needs an unexpected repair? Will you be able to cover it without worry? Comparing yourself to a select few isn't healthy since you'll always feel behind, even if you're on track to attain your goals. Being on track to achieve your goals means more than one thing. It means you have goals that you're working towards, which is quite powerful in itself. It also indicates you have a plan to reach those goals, suggesting you're getting closer to them. This is more than can be said for nearly everyone who has no financial goals or direction. They don't know what they need to achieve financial freedom. They don't know what they want, and they're not doing anything to go forward. Even if you're not accomplishing them as soon as you'd like and it's taking a bit longer to get there, you're still doing a fantastic job, especially if you're continually progressing towards your goals. It may not seem like a huge thing, but being on track to reach your goals is significant. Making gradual and steady improvements demonstrates that you have strong discipline and are self-motivated. It's not enough to select between saving and investing if you're in it for the long haul. Saving and investing are two very distinct things with very different tasks. Money saved is typically utilized for short-term financial goals, such as saving for a trip or accumulating a down payment while looking for a house. Investments are long-term assets that are likely to appreciate in value and often secure your retirement. However, many people do not do either of these things. Instead, they spend everything they earn because they lack the discipline and knowledge to make it a priority, or they do not earn enough money if they're in the workforce. The habit of putting money into investments and savings is a sign you're doing extremely well. You don't need to be saving 40 or 50% of your income to take it as a positive sign. Even if you're not saving and investing as much as you'd like, it's still a great thing you're in control of your financial situation. When you think of money, do you feel like it dominates every part of your life, Or do you feel like you have control over the decisions you make? Do you feel confident about your income, budget, and goals? Or do you feel overwhelmed? Being in command implies that you have the opportunity to raise your income through multiple avenues, decrease expenses if you need to free up some room in your budget, and make other changes instead of being on the same trajectory. It suggests you're happy with your current state and positive about your future. Being in charge of your finances implies that you're doing well. You don't increase your lifestyle by spending more money and living more lavishly because you deserve to. This means you're doing very well financially and understand the importance of keeping your expenses far below your earnings. It's okay to spend a little more money as long as you keep your expenses far below your earnings. Your wages rise, but not at the same rate as your income is a crucial factor in financial advancement. If your income grows by 15%, people who are careless with money will instantly begin spending that additional 15% because they can now afford a larger vehicle payment and eat at finer places. Make increasing the difference between your income and expenses a habit. This is a wonderful sign that you are doing exceptionally well and will continue to perform well in the future. Those who are good with money may spend 5% of their raise and put the remaining 10% into savings or investments that they can comfortably afford. If you can afford to pay your rent or mortgage without going bankrupt at the end of the month, this is an accomplishment even if it doesn't feel like much of an achievement. Consider someone who can barely afford their rent or mortgage. They're not in a position to advance. Having money left over after covering your housing expenditures shows that you are not overspending on this one aspect of your budget and that you understand how to handle your income. You may not be living in your dream home, but it is an indication of your overall financial health. Having money left over after taking care of what is almost always the highest expense means they can invest, pay off debt, and make financial progress, and the dream home will be on its way. You may be wondering what's so fantastic about these successes. These are just basic financial measurements. This is not the attitude you want to adopt. While it is true that these are simple accomplishments, it is important to recognize these signs that show you're actually better off than you think. You may not be ultra-rich and able to buy anything you could possibly want, but that doesn't mean you're doing poorly. You will be disappointed, billionaires of the world.